Hey, what's up everybody? This is Marcus from the Weekly Spot, back again with another video, and today I wanted to give my thoughts on Aaron Pierre officially being casted as John Stewart for the TV series Lanterns, and I also want to give my thoughts on the Reacher spin-off show that's going to be about Neagley. Now, at this point, this was confirmed a few days ago, but Aaron Pierre will be playing John Stewart in the TV series Lanterns, who you may know from his recent movie on Netflix, Rebel Ridge. Now, the article I'm going to be reading from is from Deadline, and it says that Aaron Pierre has been tapped to star in Lanterns, HBO's high-profile series based on the Green Lantern DC comic. He is set to play John Stewart opposite Hal Jordan, a role Kyle Chandler has been in negotiations for and expected to close. Which I said before in my video talking about that casting, is that Kyle Chandler will possibly be playing Hal Jordan, but at this point it seems like it's going to be official. Pierre landed the John Stewart part after an extensive search, as Deadline reported 2 weeks ago. In the process final stages, he has emerged as a front runner alongside Stephen James. The series from Ozark's Chris Mundy, Watchmen's Damon Lindelof, and comic book writer Tom King follows new recruit John Stewart and Lantern legend Hal Jordan, two intergalactic cops drawn into a dark Earth-based mystery as they investigate a murder in the American heartland. The 8 episodes Lanterns is produced by HBO in association with Warner Brothers Television and DC Studios. Mundy, who will serve as the showrunner, Lindelof and King are co-writing and executive producing. James Hawes will direct the first 2 episodes and also will executive produce. And I'm probably just going to stop reading it here because the rest of the article pretty much talks about his previous and upcoming projects. Some that I mentioned before in the last video when I was talking about the John Stewart casting. Now, when I was talking about Aaron Pierre and Stephen James being in the running for John Stewart, I did say that I would not be disappointed with either choice, but if I had to pick one, I would pick Aaron Pierre. And hearing that he is officially going to be playing John Stewart, like, this is like exciting news. And like I said before, talking about this casting, if you have not seen Rebel Ridge, go and check it out. It's on Netflix. It's a really good movie. And another thing that makes this news so exciting is that John Stewart is an awesome character. And like a lot of characters, he's been around for years. And outside of comics, he's been, in animation, video games, etc. But this will be the first time that we'll see this character in live action. Like, finally, and I just hope, I just hope that this is good, because everything that we're hearing so far, it's sounding pretty good. Like, this show is sounding pretty hyped. But now that we got the 2 main characters casted, I guess the question is, who else is going to be in the show? Like, what other characters are going to be in this show? Like, who's going to play these characters? Who's going to be the villain? But yeah, Aaron Pierre, I think is a great choice. And I can't wait to hear more from the show. And I can't wait to, for the show to come out. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the Reacher spinoff about Neagley getting a Amazon series order. And this article that I'm about to read is also from Deadline. And this article was posted by, and forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, but Nelly Arriva. And this is the same person that posted the article that I just read about Aaron Pierre playing John Stewart. Now, the article says that it is official. Prime Video has given a series order to a Reacher spinoff, expanding the hit drama's universe. It stars Maria Sten, who, by the way, has been in things like Channel Zero, The Dream Door, Big Sky, and Swamp Thing. And in this spinoff, she will be reprising her role as Frances Neagley. Jennifer Salke, which I probably butchered that name, I'm sorry, head of Amazon MGM Studios, made the announcement at the Prime Video Presents Trailblazers event in London. As Deadline revealed it exclusively last month, the entitled project had been on fast track nearing a green light. The offshoot was created for television by Reacher executive producer and showrunner Nick Santora, who developed the series based on Lee Child's books, and Nicholas Wooten, with whom he previously worked on Prison Break. The duo will executive produce and co-showrun the spin-off, produced by Amazon MGM Studios, Skydance Television, and CBS Studios. Frances Neagley is a private investigator in Chicago and former military colleague of Jack Reacher in the Army's 110th Special Investigations Unit. And this part that I'm about to read in this article seems to be the synopsis of the show, and is that when she learns that a beloved friend from her past has been killed in a suspicious accident, she becomes hell-bent on justice, using everything she's learned from Jack Reacher Reacher and her time as a member of the 110 Special Investigators, Neagley puts herself on a dangerous path to uncover a menacing evil. Alan Richardson is expected to appear on the spin-off as a guest star, reprising his role as Jack Reacher. As Reacher continues to resonate with our global customers in a profound way, expanding on the storytelling and characters with a spin-off was an easy decision, said Vernon Sanders, head of television Amazon MGM Studios. With Nick and Nicholas as well as our partners at Skydance and CBS Studios, we're confident this new chapter starring the amazing Maria Stan will not only honor the Reacher legacy, but will also bring fresh energy and excitement to the new and longtime fans alike. In addition to Santora and Wooten, the series is executive produced by Lee Child, Don Granger, Lisa Kustner, David Ellison, Dana Goldberg, and Matt Tennell for Skydance Television. Carol Harris, Kenny Madrid, and Nico Fernandez will oversee the project for Skydance. Lee Child created an immensely rich character with Neagley, and Maria Stan brought her to life in such a vivid, authentic way in Reacher, and that was said by Santora and Wooten. And they also said that Amazon, Skydance Television, and CBS Studios have been tremendous partners from the start, and we're excited to explore Neagley's story further and dive into what makes her unique. Frances Neagley was introduced in season 1 of Reacher based on Lee Child's Killing Floor novel, in which the character does not appear. She played an integral part in season 2 based on a book in which Neagley is the main character, Bad Luck and Trouble, emerging as a Reacher's sidekick that he can bounce ideas off. Reacher and Neagley have become such a popular on-screen duo that when a Prime Video revealed that season 3 would be based on Child's Persuader, which is the 7th book of the series, another book that Neagley doesn't show up in, the streamer made a point to announce that Maria Stan would be coming back to reprise her role alongside Richardson in season 3, which will likely set up the spinoff. And in season 3, by the way, we'll see Jack Reacher going undercover to rescue an informant held by a haunting foe from his past. I'm beyond thrilled to further explore the world of Neagley and her somewhat mysterious background. She's such a wonderful character to play, and I'm very excited for everyone to get to know her a little better. And that was a quote from Maria Stan. But yeah, the last bits of this article pretty much talks about Skydance's history with Amazon, MGM Studios, and Prime Video, and their previous and upcoming projects and Reacher season 2. So this is probably a good place to stop here. And if you haven't seen Reacher, I recommend checking that show out. It's such a fun show. And also check out the books as well. Neagley is a pretty cool character, so I'm on board with this spinoff. And for Reacher to make an appearance in the spinoff and Neagley, showing up in Reacher season 3, it does make it, a little more exciting for both projects, because these two are great together. I love the chemistry. I feel like, they kind of have like this brother and sister bond. And hopefully, this show does well, because, hopefully, we might get a couple more spinoffs. I mean, let me know what you think, because for me, I would like to see a spinoff of the 110th, because I think it would be cool to see, more of that team and, their relationship, and, just seeing more of their adventures. And also a Joe Reacher spinoff, just to see more of that character, his story, and, just see more of his side of things. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. But let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on Aaron Pierre officially playing John Stewart? And what are your thoughts on the Neagley spin-off show? This is Marcus from the Weekly Spot. More content will be coming out soon. But until then, take care, everyone.